Rich TV Live, and today we're going to talk about Poda, lifestyle and wellness. That's right, Poda, lifestyle and wellness. And before we get started, I must remind you that Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about or discuss here on Rich TV Live. Past performance is not always an indication of future results. And every time you invest in a stock, there's always risk associated to that stock, okay? So I must remind you, yes, we've had great success here. We've identified so many undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed companies first. That's what we do better than anybody else on the planet, anybody else in the world. And in my opinion, we are just getting started. And this is a company that I believe everybody should be aware of, Poda, lifestyle and wellness. Put them on your radar, put them on your watch list. I think they have a chance to be absolutely special. And it's another pick that we brought to our community first when it was at 30 cents. And you can see today it's trading way, way higher than when we first brought it to you guys first. So what I want to do now, though, is I want to break it down. I want to break down the deal. We're going to break down the fundamentals. We're going to talk about some of their news, and hopefully, you guys will learn more about the company. So get your popcorn ready and enjoy the show. Thank you for joining. If you like these videos, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe if you're live, and let's get right into it. All right, here we go. So this is the website, Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited, as you can see here in Canada on the Canadian Securities Exchange under the symbol PODA, in Frankfurt, Germany under the symbol 99L, and in America on the OTC under the symbol PODAF. Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited, Poda and our flagship Beyond Burn trademark Poda Pods are set to revolutionize the heat not burn industry. What do you guys think? I don't know if you guys are owners or shareholders, but if you are, I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you own this stock? Are you thinking about buying the stock? What is your opinion on the stock? That's what I want to know. What is your opinion on the stock? Love to know what you guys think. And you guys are welcome to put your messages in the stream. Let's see what some of you guys have to say this morning. Neurosis, long time no see. Hi, brother, long time no chat. I have a huge Canadian company tip for you. Are you ready? I was born ready, my friend. Hook us up. Stop Motion says, I'm ready. All right. Neurosis says TWOH. All right, I'll add them to my watch list, my friend. Thank you. Two Hands Corp, Toronto-based grocery delivery. Think Canadian Instacart. I like grocery delivery in this crazy world. Not a bad idea. TWOH. All right. Tammy says, I haven't paid attention to it. That's why I'm watching. Okay, well, you know what? You came to the right place. We're going to break this down today. And hopefully you like what you see, Tammy, and I'd love to know what your opinion is on this company. We're going to break it down, do our best to explain why I think this is an interesting company. Good morning, Amanda. Hope you're doing well. Everybody just getting ready for the day. Big trading day coming up. We got 18 minutes until the market opens. So love to know what you guys think about Poda Lifestyle and Wellness, and we're going to get through some of the big news that has come through this company over the last little while. Look at this. So Poda, better than ordinary smoking, our flagship Beyond Burn Poda Pods contain a unique tobacco-free blend of pelletized tea leaves infused with synthetic nicotine, which have been expertly crafted to mimic the sensorial experience of traditional cigarettes without the smoke, without the smell, and without the tobacco. This is what they look like. Very sleek looking. All right. Hope that everyone's having a great day. We're going to go through some of their news. We're going to go through some of the fundamentals of the company. Here you go. Developed by industry-leading experts, Poda has spent the last 6 years developing the best heat-not-burn product ever made. Led by a team of industry-leading experts at the forefront of the rapidly growing reduced-risk smoking products industry, Poda understands the heat-not-burn market and has the skills and expertise to deliver incredible ROI to our valued customers. So this is their website. You can find a lot of this information there. I'm going to go through a couple different areas of focus for you guys. Amanda says, oh, I felt like this morning live stream are just the best pre-market pep daily. Thank you, Amanda. And Neurosis says, how are things in BC, brother? Yeah, things are good. Can't complain. Always looking for winners. And this is small cap season. So getting excited to find those winners right now. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go and look at a few other things. We're going to look at some news here for Poda. All right, let's go to this. Let's break down some news. Here it is. So there's a piece of news that I thought everyone should be aware of that came out on September 8th. Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited, Poda or the company, Poda is pleased to announce it has received an order for 500,000 Beyond Burn Poda Pods, otherwise known as the purchase order. That's pretty exciting, right? Isn't that exciting? That's a pretty big order, guys. So that is the news that I think everyone needs to be aware of, because at the end of the day, we could talk about fluff news, but this is real orders. This is what we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Revenue. The customer is currently finalizing the packaging, design, and equipment, and is anticipated that inventory will be used for initial launches of the Poda products into the European market in Q4. We're going into Q4, folks, 2021, in conjunction with the purchase order. 2,000 units of Poda's flagship Beyond Burn trademark heating devices have also been ordered. Mr. Ryan Selby, CEO, commented, the Poda team has spent the last 6 years developing what I believe is the best heat-not-burn product ever made, and we are now rapidly moving forward with the global commercialization of our products. This purchase order represents the first large sale of Poda's Beyond Burn products and is a tremendous milestone for us. The 500,000 Beyond Burn Poda Pods for this purchase order have already been producing using our pilot production facility and will be delivered to the customer in the coming weeks. We currently have the capacity to produce up to 400,000 Beyond Burn Poda Pods per month, giving us the ability to supply products to the customer on an ongoing basis. Importantly, we are currently making significant investments towards major increases in our production capacities, and we look forward to greatly increased sales volumes of our products as our large-scale production capacities anticipated to initially be capable of producing over 10 million Beyond Burn Poda Pods per month are brought online in the coming months. Wowzers. Now that's big. That could be massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Massive. Wow. Based on demand, these capacity increases should allow Poda to generate substantial revenues from the global sales of our initiative and proprietary products. That's big, guys. That is big. About Poda Lifestyle. Poda Lifestyle is actively engaged in the global commercialization of heat-not-burn smoking products, which have the potential to reduce the risks associated with combustible smoking products. The company has developed a patented heat-not-burn system that uses proprietary biodegradable single-use pods, which are both consumer and environmentally friendly. The innovative design of the company's heat-not-burn platform prevents cross-contamination between the heating devices and the pods, eliminating all cleaning requirements and providing users with the most convenient and enjoyable, potentially reduced risk smoking experience. Poda Lifestyle's heat-not-burn system is fully patented in Canada and is patent pending in over 60 additional countries, covering almost 70% of the global population. Wow. The company's Poda Pods are the first and only cigarette to have a completely closed end. This exclusive design eliminates all cleaning requirements and provides a truly ashless heat-not-burn cigarette. Poda's Lifestyle's fully patented system is one of a kind and solves the major pain point that all other heat-not-burn products suffer from: daily cleaning requirements. Company's flagship Beyond Burn Poda Pods contain a unique tobacco-free blend of pelletized tea leaves infused with synthetic nicotine, which provide adult smokers with a smoke-free alternative to their regular habit without sacrificing satisfaction. Very similar to tat in a lot of ways, guys, but also different. Beyond Burn Poda Pods have been expertly crafted to mimic the sensorial experience of traditional cigarettes without the smoke, without the smell, and without the tobacco. So that's one of the news press releases that has recently come out that I wanted to make everyone aware of. I also like to break down the structure. Like, look at this structure. This is extremely interesting to me. 50 million shares. Now, if you've been watching Rich TV Live, you know I love share structure. This is a good share structure, guys. 50 million shares. That is what we call a super tight share structure. And we love a tight share structure here at Rich TV Live. We love to understand the fundamentals. We love to break companies down. And this company has a great share structure and a very small market cap of only 64 million. So still just getting started, but I think that the upside is absolutely tremendous. Now, what I want to do as well is I want to go through the stock. We're going to go through the share price. Yeah, it looks like tat, but it's still different than tat. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it reminds them of tat, and it is in a similar industry. So I think that's where the similarities kind of is in the similar industry, but it's still somewhat different. So what I want to do today is we're going to break down let's take a look at the stock. Let's take a look at the stock. Here we go. Poda, Lifestyle and Wellness. Let's take a look at the stock, and we're going to talk about how it's performed. So you can see here, Poda, Lifestyle and Wellness, it's been as low as 50 cents. That's when really it kind of got started and started getting everyone's attention. And it's been an absolute rocket. It's been as high as $2.71. So obviously, huge success, right? Been as low as 50 cents when we kind of discovered it. Been as high as $2.71. And you guys can see the videos on Rich TV Live. We've already started talking about this for quite some time, and we've interviewed the CEO. So started at 50 cents, made a huge run to $2.71, and it's kind of started to retrace down. Very similar to tat and how tat traded, actually. And you can see that it's come back down and it's starting to get support at these lower levels. So as an investor, you need to be aware of that. Okay, what's the low of the zone, which it hasn't come back to that area. The high of the zone, struggling to maintain that 270 zone, and now sitting right at 156. So will it stay here? That's always, as an investor, what you're looking for. Will it stay here, right? And then what I also like to do is try to see where it's been and where it's going. So if we go to the Fibonacci extension and we talk about the bottom of the zone and then the top of the zone, you can see here that it is sitting right now right at the 50% zone. So typically, when a stock goes from its low to its high, typically we will see them do a 50% retrace. And you can see it's literally right in the 50% zone. It's right in the 50% zone. So as a trader, it kind of could go either way right now. It could go up from here, could go down from here. So what you really need to do as a trader is you need to eliminate the guessing. You need to really look at the fundamentals. You need to look at the bones. You need to look at the financials. You need to look at the news, and you need to look at the indicators. So the RSI right now is sitting in a buy zone, guys. So I want to make sure everyone's aware. It is literally sitting right in the buy zone at 30. So in my opinion, when you're looking at an RSI, relative strength index, you're always trying to see if it's in the buy zone or in the sell zone. Right now, it's sitting in the buy zone. 30 or lower on RSI is a very good buy zone, okay? 70 or higher on the RSI is the sell zone. So we're sitting in a buy zone. Now, just because it's in a buy zone doesn't mean it can't go lower. Anything can happen in the market, okay? So it's possible that we could see it go a little lower, which as an investor would be a better entry point. But you need to be at least aware that we are closer to a buy zone than we are a sell zone. So just because it's at 30 in RSI doesn't mean it can't go down to 20, could go to 15, could go to 10 or even lower. So we could see it go lower still, but it is in what I would call a decent buy zone, okay, based on the RSI indicator. Now, we're also going to look at the US symbol. So in America, it's PODAF. So currently it's sitting at 156 in Canada. And if you look at the US symbol, you can see I've already marked this previously. We'll eliminate that for this purpose. You can see it's been as low as 59 cents in Canada, been as high as 328. And you can see right here on the RSI, when it hit 328, which is the highest it's ever been in the US and higher than it's ever been in Canada, it was at 70 RSI and it clearly got into the sell zone and came right down. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mark the zones. We're going to mark the buy zone. We're going to mark the high, which was clearly the sell zone for investors. And we're going to mark where we are right now. Okay. And then I'm going to do a very similar thing with the fibs. Let's go to the fibs right here. Here it is. We're going to do similar thing with the fibs. Go back to the top and then pull it down so we can see where we are in the zone. So you can see that we're actually at the 23 percentile. So we're actually even in a better zone here based on where it's been in America, okay? But you can see that when it hit that 328, it immediately came back down, right? So you need to be aware of that. When it hit that 328 zone, it immediately came back down. So that high is maybe a little indication of where it's going in the future, not so much where it is trading today, okay? So I want to make sure everyone's clear about that. So always do the due diligence, do the research, understand the news, understand the share structure, understand the chart analysis, and try to understand their revenue and their burn rate and their profitability, if they have any profitability. This is all key points in determining if a company is going to be a success, in my opinion. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through some more of their news. And if you guys have any questions about Poda Lifestyle and Wellness, please put them in the chat. Love to know what you guys think. And I'll do my best to answer your questions as we get them. Good morning, Jeffrey. Hey, it is just getting started, but as investors, we need to be patient and we need to get the best possible price. The chart looks juicy. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's definitely one that I want everyone to be aware of. Put on your watch list, put on your radar. We're always looking for picks that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, with tight share structures and growing revenue. And I feel like this company fits the bill. So everyone should be aware of it. And I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you guys own this stock? Are you thinking about buying this stock? Is it on your watch list? Is it on your radar? Is it too high for you? Do you think it goes higher than this? Love to hear your feedback. Love to know what you guys think about Poda Lifestyle and Wellness. And in fact, I will be interviewing the CEO later today. So stay tuned to that interview. All right? Stay tuned to that interview, which you could expect later today. Well, I'll be interviewing later today. I don't know when it'll be posted. Hey, how you doing, Ampho Drew? I appreciate you, my friend. All right, so I just want to go through some more of their news. Let's see if we can get through the news. All right, so there's some more news here. And Poda also has a rare investment opportunity. There are over 1.3 billion cigarette smokers in the world, consuming over 5.7 trillion cigarettes per year. With our exceptional Beyond Burn Poda Pods, Poda is well poised to gain significant market share. This is an opportunity to be part of the future of reduced risk smoking. And one of the press releases just recently for Poda to present at the H.C. Wainwright Global Investment Conference. This was on September 10th. All right. And on September 8th, former Juul executives to host webinar to discuss Poda. So lots of news has been rolling in for Poda. And let's see here. On August 30th, landmark clinical study shows heated tobacco products may reduce the health risks of cigarette smoking. So lots of news has been rolling in for Poda. Lots of news. Let's see here. Poda lifestyle wellness. They're also on the Canadian Securities Exchange, guys. On the CSE exchange. Okay, so when I broke down the shares earlier, there's 50 million issued and outstanding. There's 5 million shares reserved for issuance with a total of 142 million shares if all total equity shares are converted. So they do have some shares on the shelves available if needed. All right. And let's go through some of these news and press releases here for Poda Lifestyle and Wellness. All right. So on September 10th, in the last 4 days ago, Poda had a press release that they were able to present at the H.C. Wainwright Global Investment Conference. So in participation with the H.C. Wainwright 23rd Annual Global Investment Conference, taking place virtually September 13th to 15th. So literally taking place right now. Poda's CEO and director, Ryan Selby, will present the company's business model focused on converting current adult smokers to the company's potentially reduced risk heat not burn system. The company's product is not a cigarette and not an e-cigarette, but rather it's a smoke-free system that heats tobacco and other substances to specific temperatures designed to release nicotine flavors and other aerosols, and other substances to specific temperatures designed to release nicotine flavors and other aerosols without many of the harmful constituents found in traditional cigarette smoke. Poda's patented closed-ended biodegradable pods deliver a true zero cleaning experience, providing current adult smokers with the most convenient and consistently enjoyable alternative to combustible cigarettes. The corporate presentation will be available to registered conference attendees for on-demand viewing beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern, which is 4 a.m. Pacific on September 13th, which was yesterday. So this has just launched and is literally ongoing right now. That's a piece of news. And another piece of news, which I think everyone should be aware of, is that a former Juul, and Juul was kind of like a huge success, and former Juul executives to host webinar to discuss Poda. So as you can see here, and you know what, let me just give this to you guys. Let me show this to you guys. Okay, I got some of you guys' messages here. Let me just go through this. All right, Tammy just added her to her watch list. Thank you for your feedback, Tammy. Thank you, Crypto Man. Enfo Drew says, check out Peak FinTech Rich, TNT, PKK. Yeah, they've been on fire. They've been absolutely on fire. I like UPST as well. Yeah, we're aware of it. Thank you for sharing the pick, but we're definitely aware of it. I'm watching this company very close, like you said, Rich, hitting the buy zone, watching close. Thank you. Yeah, but even though it's in the buy zone, just proceed with caution. Past performance is not always an indication of future results, okay? So I want to make sure everyone understands that. So don't go out and just immediately buy something just because we're talking about it. Buy it because you've done the research, you've done the due diligence, and you absolutely love the stock. That's when you want to buy the stock. Okay, so you can see here the average volume for the last 3 months is 94,000 shares. We'll see how it trades today. Market has just opened up, so we'll see how it does today. You can see some green on my chart. You see some stocks starting to open up green here on the left. So that's really good. We'll be watching Poda very closely today and very carefully. All right, let's just go back to this real quickly. And let me see. I'm going to show you guys this new press release about Juul, which I think everyone should be aware of. All right. There we go. Here's the news. There it is. So you guys can see this news right here. So let's break this down. So former Juul executives to host webinar to discuss Poda. This is literally happening as we speak, folks. Oh, no, sorry. This will be happening on Wednesday, September 29, 2021. You can see there's a registration for it. Poda Lifestyle and Wellness Limited is pleased to announce the 2 former Juul executives, along with the CEO of Poda, will be hosting a webinar to discuss the company on Wednesday, September 29th, 2021 at 12 p.m. EDT. Mr. Michael Nederhoff and Mr. Nicholas Kadiesh, in conjunction with Mr. Ryan Selby, CEO of Poda, will be hosting a webinar to discuss the recent developments regarding Poda's business operations, as well as the reasons why they have joined the Poda team and the opportunities they see for the company moving forward. And just so you guys, Juul is a company that grew to enormous levels in record time. So bringing in members of that team is a great idea. Mr. Michael Nederhoff is a member of Poda's Global Advisory Board and serves as a consultant for the company. Michael was previously the president, of Juul Labs Canada, a division of Juul Labs Inc. Juul is an American e-cigarette company headquartered in San Francisco. Ultra Group, the maker of Marlboro cigarettes, invested $12.8 billion with a B into Juul in December 2018, acquiring a 35% stake. I believe they valued it at close to $30 or $40 billion, guys. Michael was hired by Juul to launch the product and business unit in Canada. He was instrumental in dealing with the commercial and regulatory aspects of the e-cigarette market. In addition, Michael was previously responsible for launching Red Bull and Cytosport into the Canadian market, and he is currently the CEO of Shelter. Mr. Nicholas Kadiesh is a member of Poda's Global Advisory Board and serves as a consultant for the company. Nick has over a decade of experience as a public affairs and regulatory expert and has led government relations and regulatory departments for a number of large corporations, including acting as a head of corporate affairs for Juul, as government affairs and public policy leader for General Electric Canada, and as director of public affairs for Red Bull Canada. Nick is currently the founder and CEO of Farm Alla Biotech. Prior to his work in the corporate sector, Nick gained a deep understanding of government as a campaign and legislative staff member in multiple levels of government, most recently directing the outreach department of the Office of the Leader of the Opposition at Queen's Park in Toronto. He has also worked at the Canadian Parliament as a policy advisor. The company is also pleased to announce it has entered into an agreement with TD Media LLC to provide social media and client outreach services for the company. So this company is gaining steam, folks. It's gaining steam, and it is putting itself out there similar to the way TAT did. So I like what they're doing. I like the way that they're being visibly active in the marketplace and doing different events, conferences, and hiring people that have been successful in this industry. So I think that that's very key for their success. Love to know what you guys think. Love to know your opinion on Poda Lifestyle and Wellness. I just wanted to do this video today and break down some of the big news that they've had recently, break down the share structure, break down the chart. Stay tuned. I will be interviewing the CEO later today. Stay tuned to that interview. I will be releasing it at the company's convenience. So thank you guys for your time this morning. Hope you have a great trading day. Remember, if you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. What do you think of Poda, Lifestyle and Wellness, a company that I think has a huge future, great potential, but I also still think is extremely undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, with a great future. And I still don't think a lot of people talk about them. I don't think a lot of people talk about them. You can see with the volume, there isn't tons of volume yet. So in my opinion, this is still an early story. The question is, when are you going to position yourself in the story, and can you get in at a good price? Hey, thank you, Pip Queen. I appreciate you. Now, I'm just going to quickly go back to their website here so you guys can see their website. If you guys want to do your own due diligence, I think that's extremely important. You should. This is their website, podalifestyle.com. You guys can see that there. And love for you guys to go to the site and give me your feedback on Poda Lifestyle and Wellness. And as a community, we can come to a consensus. You guys can also go to Rich Pigs Daily, where we've got chat lines, chat rooms, where we can talk about companies like Poda Lifestyle and Wellness as a community and come to a consensus as a community. Do you like it? Is this the right time to get in? Are you waiting for a dip? Are you buying now? That's the whole idea here with Rich TV Live and Rich Pigs Daily, is as a community, come to a consensus and win big. Thank you for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. We brought Poda Lifestyle and Wellness first. It's been another big winner. Stay tuned. We're just getting started. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace.